Literally just brought this home a couple of hours ago. In here we've got our propane tanks, 2 propane tanks in there. I've already taken the battery off. The battery box was there. I took it inside and we're putting a charge on the battery. As you can see, it's old. It needs a good cleaning, and not sure what we're going to do. I'd like to paint it on the outside. It's got some wear and tear. We've got a couple of corners that are a little rough that we're going to have to address. We've got a brand new awning according to the previous owner, and you can see again got some metal work to do. This looks like a obviously not factory skirt here around the tires. Previous owner said that he did the roof last year, so it seems good. When we went inside it, didn't see anything that seemed damp, wet, anything like that. Just kind of normal smell in there of being a, I don't know, what, 20 some odd year old, almost 30 years old now, camper. So again, looks good. The frame is nice and straight. Previous owner put new tires, wheels, repacked the bearings. It drove really good on the road. No issues there. I still need to get in, and we got to check out the heater, the water heaters back there. We've got electrical. So it says it's got a 30 amp, ready for a 30 amp service. So got to kind of open up these things and take a look, but overall not too bad. Like I said, needs a good cleanup. We've got some missing light covers here, things like that. Windows all operate well. Seals all seem good. There's just things like this, just kind of crappy job, caulking, things like that would kind of bug me, but we'll get to them in time. All right, we're inside, and I haven't really touched anything other than opening some windows. I did pull down the old blinds that were there. Camper did come with this generator, which I'm interested in firing up and making sure that works. All kinds of jacks and tools and all kinds of stuff in there. Third, or not sure, but this is some sort of new flooring, but it's solid all the way around. I couldn't find any soft spots. Like I said, he said he redid the roof, so he kind of put this Luan plywood back up. We'll probably pull it all down and redo it so it looks nice. There was this one spot here which must have gotten water damaged at one point. It's not wet. It's not wet at all. It's just brittle, like it had been water damaged. So that will all get replaced, and we're going to figure out what we're going to do up in the front here. I'm thinking we'll do some sort of a sofa or whatever in this area here. We'll replace that. I guess that was a table. I see hinges, and must have had that pulled up and then using those wooden legs to support it. So this air conditioner, the onboard air conditioner, kept tripping the circuit breaker, so we'll have to figure that out too. I don't think it's going to be a huge issue, but we'll get to it. Refrigerator seems decent, needs to be cleaned inside and out, but I think that that's going to be good. Our initial feeling is that these cabinets will stay. They're pretty solid. Obviously, we'll clean them up and repaint, get some new hardware on there. Inside, walls are solid. It's just, it's cheap stuff, but it's lightweight, and that's what you want. So, kitchen counter, same thing, pretty solid. Solid drawers. Yeah, there's all kinds of junk in here. I think we're gonna keep those and probably just obviously refinish, and then maybe a new countertop. Do like maybe a butcher block or something on the countertop. Thermostat here. Just take a peek in here. It doesn't smell in there or anything like that. This part's kind of nasty. There's some rust in there, so we'll see. We'll once we get the electricity hooked up, this wood paneling could easily be painted the same color that we paint everything else in here, to make it look good. I guess the heater is down there. Like I said, the floor is solid. There's no soft spots that I can find. I'm sure in the heating ducts are probably all full of God knows what. Microwave seems decent. Just needs good cleaning. Range hood seems good. And stove I have not even looked at yet, so we'll get to that. Bathroom is in here. The door is nice and solid. We'll reuse that. We'll put some new hardware on. I think the bathroom's probably going to be a total gut. Toilet will go. Vanity. I know storage is at a premium, but I think that if we could lose the vanity and just have simple sink there, if we can gain a little bit of more leg room in here. And then the shower, we'll have to figure out. I did crank open that vent there. It does crank open, but the actual cover seems like it's cracked. So that'll need to be addressed. Yeah, it's missing a screw up in there. And we don't even know if that little fan works, but that does crank up, so I think we can salvage that. But it looks like they tried to rewire at some point and just never kind of got to it. Shower, same thing. I'm thinking it's going to be a total tear out. And the walls, they're solid. They just need either paint or we'll do some sort of covering on it, but we'll see. But they're solid. Ceiling, same thing. The ceiling's in pretty good shape, like I said, except for up towards the front there. We'll redo that. But back here it seems pretty decent. Okay, in the bedroom. Again, floor is solid. Looks like it was replaced at some point. It's got this actual barn board on the walls. That'll all come out. Down in here is the some sort of tank. I'm gonna guess it's electrical panel is here. Again, once I get the battery charged up and we can get it hooked up to either the generator or an extension cord from the house, we'll check that out. I do need to get back in that back corner. That's the one outside that looked kind of wonky. But once we get all this barn board off, I'll pull this cover up. We'll take a look at that we may need to pull everything out so we can take apart that back wall and make sure that that's good. But, and then, like I said, there's all kinds of stuff in here. There's definitely some patches of new paneling, things like that. You can see the water damage up there. I don't believe that that's new. It's not wet, but I'm gonna pull all this beadboard down. It's all kind of patched in here. Looks like crap. And I want to see what we got up above. Make sure everything's insulated. Probably run new wiring. You know, we got wires hanging here. We got wires hanging here. We got wire there. So, not sure what's going on. Be interested to see what's up top here. Yeah, again, more wiring here. I have no idea. So, this is the, like I said, the electrical panel. I gotta look at that, see how that all works. It says power converter with battery charger, 32 amp. So we'll see. So that's pretty much it, front to back. And take another look here. I am going to get up on the roof at some point and take a look up there. But all in all, pretty happy with the purchase. We paid very little for it. And now that I'm looking at that, we'll probably have to investigate in there just a little bit. But just a little bit of metal work and some cosmetic, like I said, hopefully some painting. I'd like to paint it a gray color, but we'll see.